Rib. 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 All right, we're gonna do this in less than 6 hours. This is Grillslingers. So, today on Grillslingers, we're gonna show you guys how to do just a basic rib, but we're going to save you a whole lot of time. Ribs are something where there's, everyone's got their own formula. You've got, your 3-2-1 method where you smoke it for 3 hours, wrap it for 2, and then finish it for a 1. Or you're in the camp where you're doing it for, 4 hours unwrap, 1 hour wrap. Everybody does it different, but the one constant is that ribs need time. How do you do it when you don't have it? You don't throw it in the oven. And if you want that, just go to your mother-in-law's house. She'll fully carry it. I want to show you how to do ribs quicker, and it's a little bit of a silly answer, but you just cut them into sections. So we're going to do that today. I'm going to show you how to go through that process. This is a slab of baby back ribs, so this is from the back section of the pig. You can also do this with spares. I wouldn't recommend doing a quicker cook on spares, but with baby backs, because they're a little bit leaner, you can get away with it. So we've got it out of the cryovac here. The first thing you want to do is come over here to the back. Sometimes when you get a rack of ribs, you'll have a membrane that's on the back, and this one's actually already been removed, so that'll make this a little bit easier. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna cut these into 3 rib sections. This is great for if you're entertaining a large group, or even if you're just still cooking for your family, because it really helps you just kind of portion them out and get a little bit more surface area on your cook. So we're gonna go ahead and start with that, and just use the bones as your guide. And once you get to the thicker section here, you can actually kind of step it down and just go into 2 rib sections if you want. That way everything kind of cooks evenly. Again, once you get to the thicker section on the baby backs, you're gonna run into a little bit more cartilage, and maybe this little guy in the back, you still cook that off, and that's fine. Yeah. This episode brought to you by babies. So we got these portioned into sections. If you want to do a regular, whatever you normally season them with, or if you haven't made them before, it's fine. You can throw a binder on there, use your favorite rub. We're gonna do something a little different today. And this is courtesy of my buddy Victor. Shout out to you if you ever watch this video. I'm not gonna tell you we made it. I'm not gonna tell you that we did it, but if you watch it, I'll know. He likes to season his stuff with what's called tamarind soup mix. This is actually called Sinigang. It is from the Philippines. You'll find it in your international section at your grocery store. It's really cool because it's sweet, sour. Just to kind of go through the ingredients with you, it's got salt in there, obviously, dried tamarind, tomato powder, onion powder. It's got some yeast extract. So this is actually going to be pretty similar to like a really tangy barbecue sauce, but it's a rub. So we're actually going to season our ribs with that when we cook them, and we'll see how it comes out. So we are going to season our ribs with this mix. All right, so our ribs are all seasoned up while I wait for my cameraman to come back. And I'm gonna put them on the grill. Then you're gonna do the thing. I'm gonna put it on the grill and then we're gonna do the thing. Grillslingers. All right, so our ribs are on. This is where we're going to make sure we have the right temperature and the right time. So we're gonna go at 275 for an hour and a half. We're gonna check temp, see if the bones are pulling back, and we'll check back in once that's done. All right, so our ribs are just about at temp. As you can see, it's gotten a little darker out here, but we've been on for 3 hours, which we are beating our original target time of 6. We are going to glaze these sinigang ribs with a little bit of sweet chili sauce. You can put whatever you want in there for glaze. You don't even have to glaze them. The main thing is time. So I'm gonna show you what they look like. We're gonna get the glaze on, let it set for about 15 minutes, and then we'll be ready to eat. Let's do it. All right, so our ribs are done. Just to recap, we went at 275 for about 3 hours. When we checked at the hour and a half mark, we figured out we needed more time. But still, cutting down from that 6-hour mark, we done exactly what we wanted to. We did use the Sinigang soup powder base to season these, and then we did glaze them with the sweet chili. So I'm gonna go in and give it a little test and see how we did. Cheers, y'all. This is one of the best ribs I've had in my life. It is sweet, sour, salty, It's got everything. This episode shouldn't even be about how long it takes to cook a rib. It needs to be about seasoning it with that soup base. I'm seriously freaking out right now. This is so good. You're freaking out, man. Oh my God. I mean, like, you take a bite, the sweet chili hits, and then it just keeps coming. You get sweet, sour, tangy, a little bit of garlic. This is insane, dude. Yo, I'm not even joking. This is not for camera at all. Like, I don't care. This is incredible. Can you please come take a bite? If you haven't made this yet, you need to do it now. I don't have anything else to say other than like, comments, all the YouTube stuff. I don't care. Make these ribs. Make these ribs. That's the only way I'm making them from now on, and I don't care. We have another rib video that we did like, what, 2 years ago? I don't care. Don't even pay attention to it. This is how you do it. We'll see you next time. I want to eat. Thank you, Vic.